Yeah, we're not always great. Sometimes we're not even good. Sometimes we're just downright terrible. And that's what we're looking at right now. The worst moments of this week's KVJ show. All the flubs, all the little what are you talking about are all right here in one spot. Okay, here's how they rank out this week. Counting down the week's worst show moments at number 5. They are paying the Michelin Guide to open up their footprint and start showcasing some restaurants in Palm Beach and Broward.
So you're going on record right now, the Michigan or Michelin star.
Yes.
On the up and up.
All right, that's a tough one. Michigan or Michelin.
See?
It's tough.
He ain't the only one that struggles.
It's a tough one.
Man, I sounded real bad on Monday.
Number 4 that we had for this week in the worst moments.
Is that the flu?
That just means I think your body and your immune system just fought it off and you were able to rally back because you have a strong immune system.
Yeah, I kind of realize sometimes they don't even know if it's the flu. They go, I don't know. Here's a Z-Pack.
Well, I don't think the Z-Pack helps the flu.
Then they go, this guy, not a very good doctor.
I got to tell you, though, these flubs are not as bad as they were last week. I think we had an ultimately pretty good week. If these made the top 5, these are just baby. These are baby stubs.
I don't know. Wait till you hear the one that I brought.
Yeah, they do get much better. Yeah, but 5 and 4, yeah. I mean, so far
They were benign.
They were like, but they're not like, oh my gosh, listen to this show. Here's what we had for the worst moments of this week at number 3. How many jobs you been fired from, Bird?
2 other ones. One was I was a teacher assistant for third grade school or a third grade class. Maybe that's one of the reasons why they fired me. Just with a grade in the school.
Third grade school.
Okay, just got it mixed up a little bit.
It happens.
Yeah, at number 2 this week, Denny's.
I was trying to think like the Kev. I put comedy.
Yeah,
Wow.
baby. All right. Denny's and I are in lockstep here.
See, now we got to think different, though, Kevin and I. I have to try to think opposite of Kevin.
You're right. We're both tied
I got
at
to
3.
think with a bird.
I got to think like a Denny's. Get inside Denny's.
Well, no, think like a bird. I'm going to try to think like a bird. If you think like a Denny's, we're going to have...
Think like yourself,
Wow.
dummy.
Wow.
Is this going to make the show's worst moment again?
Okay.
It's very bird heavy.
Okay, it is. But again, Bird does not claim the top spot of the week. I know you're trying hard, Bird. You just can't get number 1. That one is going to Virginia in a very confusing conversation we had on the After the Show podcast. We were talking about Dave Grohl and his cheating, and boy, this got confusing. Hang with it real quick. Here's the number 1 worst moment from this week's KVJ show.
Dave Grohl needs to do something sweet with his kids and try to so people forget what he did to his wife.
Yeah, he's putting out a couple other fires.
He's got his own fire.
Yeah, I think he just said, you know what, I'm losing everything.
The rumors are that they both were doing their own thing, and she was hooking up with one of his friends.
Really?
On the property. And now, coincidentally, she's in a relationship with that friend, former friend of Kevin's. They all used to be like buddy-buddy together, and now... I don't know. That's the rumor that I had heard. At least for the short term, she had been like hanging out with him.
Okay.
Of Kevin's. Who's
Kevin Costner.
Oh, Kevin Costner guy.
Yeah.
I think.
Who are we talking about?
Dave Grohl, I thought.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I mixed Kevin Costner into Dave Grohl.
I was so lost in that. I'm like, I don't know what the going on right now.
I got my 2 cheating guys confused.
I was like, huh? I'm like, where
Once
are
he
we
drops
right
the
now?
name Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm going, you talking about Ralston?
I'm like, I don't know what's going on here.
Does that make the top for the worst of the week?
Yeah,
It should.
That's in there. There you go. That's number 1, baby. That is the worst moment we had all week.
I don't know how I confused those 2 in my brain. They don't even look alike.
When I get the best seat in the house when Kevin's face starts to get really, really confused and lost, and his face was so lost during the
I don't know what's going on right now.
I totally get it.
But I was afraid to call you out because then I was thinking, am I getting the story wrong? It kind of made me think.
It took me a second. I was so spun around too. I'm like, what is going on here? I don't even know what is she talking about?
Yeah, it was all me. I'm sorry.
You need to start drinking again.
You're right, dude. I've been too dry for too long. Let's get it wet.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ Show.